We've seen it all. We've won the lot. We are Man United, and we are never gonna stop. Yes, you can cough all you like. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to another edition of your favorite sports show, Paul's Red Card. And just like the name goes, today the show is for the Reds, the Red Boys of Manchester. Whether the enemies like it or not, we are here. I am in the seat. You cannot tell me what you want to do. So you're welcome. My name is Maxwell Kojo Nyagamago. You know how we do it on Paul's Red Card. We have 3 segments. We start with the hot take of the week. Then we go to the Banter Arena and wrap it up with Match of the Week, where we bring you all the biggest matches in Europe's top 5 leagues. So let's start with the hot take of the week. So we start with the hot take of the week, and this week we are doing a second part of last week's edition on the Black Stars. This time we are looking at the foreign-based players who are trying to come and join the team for the World Cup. But this time around, I am quoting from Kurt Okraku, the GFA President. He says, any player who has once rejected the chance to play for the Black Stars and is now coming back because we've qualified for the World Cup, please, is rejected. We don't want anybody who has once rejected the chance to play for the Black Stars coming into the team just to come and play the World Cup. And I totally agree with him, emotions aside. I know that many people would want to hear the big names in the Black Stars for the World Cup. However, I would say that the thing is that you never joined the Black Stars when we were playing the qualifiers. In fact, we even came to you to request for you to play for us, and then you rejected. You don't have to come into the team and then join the World Cup. If you want to come later, maybe AFCON, or if you are playing friendlies. But for the 2026 World Cup, players like Eddie Nketiah, players like Hudson Odoi, players like Amuzu, please, you chose not to play for the Black Stars. Now, as the GFA President has said, you have lost your chance. We are not a second team. We are not a backup for your failed plans to play for England and Belgium. If you weren't able to get into the team now, forget about it. Maybe we would reconsider after the World Cup. So in this week's hot take of the week, I agree with the GFA President. It's a very good position, and I hope that he's able to stand by it and reject these players coming into the team. Sewunye Jumaya Wundidi, thank you very much. Right, so you're welcome back to Paul's Red Card. Moving away, we are moving from the hot take of the week into the Banter Arena. And before I even introduce our topic for this week, I want my guys here, Rex and Christopher, to take a bite of the hot take of the week, where the GFA President says he doesn't want any players who've rejected the Black Stars now coming into the team for the World Cup. 1 minute each for the boys. Let's start from Rex before we get into the Banter Arena for this week. Yeah. What do you think? Do you agree with the GFA President?
Okay, for this one, I think I have mixed feelings.
Why?
I agree and disagree at the same time. For the first take, I agree because, yeah, that's true. We have the boys who came here willingly have put a lot of work in. Yeah. They have put a lot of work in, and they've actually qualified to the World Cup. So it's be an insult for those players who rejected us to now come in and join the people who have already worked for it. So, yeah. I also disagree because squad depth.
Squad depth?
Yes.
Are you sure we can't get some local players to join there?
I mean, these are players we've seen who have, like, let me say, quote unquote, proven themselves. And they are on a bigger stage than the players who are in Ghana. So, like, most people know them. Most people know them. So it's like, how do I say it? Those people are like more, we are more, yes, they are more established than.
So you think the current Black Star team doesn't have enough quality to take us to the World Cup?
I think we have quality, but I think we need backup. Right. Yes, and I think bringing those players will back up. But I also agree that it would be an insult to bring those players in. Yes.
Charlie, from Rex, I won't go SK in there. But SK, when it comes to this topic, he's a bit passionate about it. SK, I beg you, 1 minute. Then we can move into the Banter Arena for this week.
every Ghanaian playing abroad is having the opportunity to participate in any Black Stars game, okay? But that doesn't mean that when we approach you, you get the guts to tell us
Okay.
that I don't feel Ghanaian. Remember,
Calm down.
we signed players like Iñaki.
Yeah.
We signed players like Salisu.
Yeah.
We signed players like Tariq Lamptey. Okay? We are not getting enough from them. All right? So now, remember, John Mahama says, the president, he says what? We are resetting.
So resetting the Black Stars.
We are resetting the Black Stars.
Okay.
And we are not going back to the errors we've done some years back. Now we are resetting the Black Stars. So as Kurt says, you don't have a chance. So meaning the doors are shut.
Okay.
Now you can feel like an English and play for the English national team.
Charlie, if I not stop this boy,
Oh no,
he
come
might
on.
speak for a long time. So, if you want to read that story from Kurt Okraku, it was written by Christopher himself. You just go to pulse.com.dh/sports and then you get the details. But let's move on to the Banter arena. Ladies and gentlemen, it is El Clasico weekend. And the guys are here. We are getting Yamal against Kylian Mbappe. It's going to be a very tough picture. And we know what Barcelona did to the Los Blancos last season. It was bad. It was brutal. It was that bad that they couldn't even get one win in the whole of last season. Guys, what do you see? There is a typical Real Madrid guy here who is very optimistic that they're going to turn it around. But let me start with Rex, and then I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Rex, any hope for Los Blancos this weekend?
Yes, Los Blancos, that's...
Of Real Madrid?
I think there is hope for them. But this has always been... The reason why it's a big match is because, like, the sides are... I want to say equally matched. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. This year, I would say they are equally matched.
Wasn't it equally matched? Because not much has changed for Real Madrid except for bringing Carras and maybe Trent. We don't know where that
I'm not talking about the players they've brought in. I'm talking about how they've played since the beginning of the season.
Okay.
So you've seen all of them are doing well. So right now I can say they are equally matched in terms of like how many matches they've played and how many wins they have. Yeah. So this is going to be hard, but I still have a feeling Barca will take this one.
You have a feeling Barca will take it?
Yes.
Why? Is it the Lamine Yamal factor or something like that?
Lamine Yamal, as people say, like people think he's arrogant.
No, he's not.
No, people think he's arrogant. People think he's arrogant. You have to agree. People think he's arrogant. But he has always backed everything he said. In the World Cup, he has always backed everything he said. So it's not like he's saying it for saying sake. He has always backed it. So I still have faith in my Yamal. So,
Mr. Chris,
Yes.
I can even sense the fear in your voice already.
look,
Oh
shake.
no! You see. Oh, I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking. See,
Last season they catch you. Pa, 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 pa. The last one was a 3-2.
yes.
They still beat you. So why do you have hope?
You see, actually,
Just dash them the 3 points. Just
No.
beg La Liga to...
actually, my grandpa Ancelotti was out of ideas.
Oh, what?
Yes, he was tactically bankrupt,
Hey!
getting to his departure
Okay.
from Real Madrid. Now we brought in a new coach who is Alonso. I don't trust Alonso that much because I feel he's too young.
He's leading the La Liga team.
Yes, he's young for the job, okay? So it will take him like 2 or 3 seasons for him to fit better into the La Liga. Remember, now Barcelona, they are having a team where everyone is now seeing how they play, especially the high line. You saw what Sevilla did to them, right? Now, Madrid.
But Atletico Madrid did the same thing to you.
Yes, when it comes to Madrid
That's now
derbies,
scored.
Okay.
when it comes to Madrid derbies, it is a different ball game altogether. You can see Hearts of Oak in a good shape, but Oli Gbogbo, Oli Mashe, Oli Koson, they will beat us on any day.
Okay.
That should tell you that
So derby matches
are different from Clasico.
Fair
This time around, we are not going to sit for Barcelona to use a certain height Yamal, who they think he's a god.
Yamal is
no,
not height.
he's not any exceptional player to me.
Hey.
No, it's a fact. He's not any exceptional player.
The guy-
for me, okay. See, now I'm believing Carreras. I'm trusting him that he will be able to stop him.
Because that clip where
Yes.
Carreras was at Benfica.
Yeah.
Lamine used him like a thief.
But you see,
What
now
makes you think he wins?
he has grown into the game. He has grown
Which
into
game?
the game.
Which game?
Carreras, though against Atico, he wasn't that sharp for me. I think he was also the cause for our defeat. But here is the case. Now the team is set. Now if Madrid is playing, you're having hope that they are going to score.
No, Madrid doesn't play. Kylian plays.
He plays. That is what we bought him for. And he's doing exactly what we've asked him to do.
Okay. So you are saying if there's no Kylian, there's no Madrid.
No. But without Kylian,
No. It's like Man City right now. Haaland is doing all the work for them. If there's no Haaland, Man City is cooked.
But remember, without Mbappe, we were winning games.
When was that?
Oh, but are you trying to tell me that Mbappe brought all the goals from PSG?
No, but now he's the one who's
He's the one scoring.
So if he's not there, who is going to score?
Oh, we are having Bellingham. Bellingham can score. We are having Vinicius.
He scored in the
Yes.
Yeah, but
We are having Vinicius.
it's one goal in like how long was he injured for?
Well, he was injured for about 3 to 4 months. I think.
4 months, yes. He went for surgery. Now he's back. We are having Adagula. Adagula is a very good creative player. Okay, so
Christopher.
Yes.
Today I've not touched my red card.
yes,
But be careful.
yes.
Be very careful.
But let me tell
Be
you.
very careful.
Let me tell
ask
you.
this question.
Yes,
The last time you beat Real Madrid,
yes,
2024.
yes.
If my memory serves me right?
Of course.
It was in May 2024, something
course,
like that.
yes.
October, one of them. Chris,
Yeah.
Barca has won the La Liga over this period,
Yeah.
beating you in the Copa del Rey.
Yes.
They've disgraced you.
It's normal. It is football. Everything happens.
No.
You think you have the
Wait.
fortitude to talk?
See, today.
When you are losing, it's normal. But when
Oh, you see, I told you that what Ancelotti then was out of game plan. And remember, we didn't have a creative midfielder because we lost Luka Modric, and he was old then. And you could see that what they were setting up an offside trap for us, and Mbappe was constantly falling into that offside
What do
trap.
you mean you lost Luka Modric? He played in a game against us now.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
But then they lost him this season when he went to AC Milan.
Yes.
But then it means that he has gotten older. So his legs can't run anymore.
Yes, and we were finding it difficult to give a good pass for Mbappe to score.
So
you
who
could
is
see
doing that work now?
So now, don't worry. As I said, we're having Gola, who is good. He's going to do that work. We're having Bellingham is back. He's going to do that work. In their absence, we're having Brahim Diaz, who will play on the right. We're having
let me
Mbappe
come
on
to-
the left,
let me
and
come to-
it is going to be tough.
Let me come to Rex. Right?
Yes.
Rex, one of the major issues, and I recall one of these discussions we had.
Yeah.
The major issue about Barcelona was the defense. You cannot trust Araujo. You cannot trust Koundé. There are some holes in there. Even the high line, when they play the high line and someone is able to beat that high line, you realize that they struggle a lot getting back into position.
That's true.
And then it turns into a goal against them. What do you see about Barca, the biggest threat to the team this weekend?
So it's like you said, the high line. The high line is weak. The high line is weak. So in front, and the Madrid attack is Mbappe, Vinicius, and
It depends. Masantuono,
Rodrigo. Yeah.
Rodrigo.
But I think though, I just have a feeling they'll go with Masantuono this time because Rodrigo. I don't.
He hasn't really
Yes,
found his feet.
exactly. He should have left the club when Arsenal came for him. But it's fine.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
yes, so like I feel like they are going to struggle over there. Then again, Madrid's defense is not all that too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I saw a very neat clearance by Raul Asensio against Juventus, and he seems to be finding his feet.
Yes, but just that
how bad
he
is
picked.
the Madrid
I
defense?
also saw a very
Yeah.
neat clearance by one of the Fulham defenders. Yeah, we beat them.
Okay.
Yes. Look, I'm not saying.
You see Arsenal fans.
Oh,
Because
calm
you
down. Let me
defeated
finish.
Real Madrid
Calm down. Let me finish.
And you couldn't even win the Champions League. No, I don't get it.
So what does
Beating the best club and
Eski, last season, they beat you.
yes,
Even after you close the roof, they still beat you.
it's rather unfortunate, you know. It's rather unfortunate that we lost
Eski,
to
we are
Arsenal.
taking your red card.
Yes.
Allow Rex to make his point.
Rex, let's go.
Thank you.
So the point I'm trying to make is, this is basically a game of attackers, not defenders.
Okay.
I think Real Madrid's defense is good, and Barca's defense will do what they have to when they need to do it. Yes, they're weak, but they'll do what they have to when they need to do it. But I think this is a game of attackers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we wrap up this weekend's edition of Banter. I remember, guys, Rex and Christopher, they're going to stay for Match of the Week, where we're going to look at the score predictions for Real Madrid and Barca. The El Clasico is the biggest match of the weekend. So let's get into the match of the week after this brief break. You're welcome back to Paul's Red Card, and we are going to delve into the match of the week. We are looking at the biggest matches in Europe's top 5 leagues this weekend, and just as we've mentioned, Real Madrid Barcelona is our Clasico weekend. There are some big matches in this year. We have Inter and Napoli playing, and then I have a personal favorite which you'll find out later. Let's start with Real Madrid and Barcelona. Quick predictions, guys.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, I'm going to go 2-1. 2 for Barcelona, 1 for Madrid.
1 for Real Madrid. Escape.
The White Angels will descend and Real Madrid will carry the day. At least stable, so you're going to score.
Bro, you just 4, no, say 5 goals, you are scoring 4.
Yeah, so you're going to score 4. And then Barca would never believe it. So what can you say? So they should expect over 4.5 goals, over 4.5. Boys, you know what that means. So
we're going to go to the next match. That's Brentford Liverpool. I have an interest in this because Ancelotti may need to go back to winning ways in the EPL. They struggled against Manchester United, and they are looking to get back by getting some 3 points. Quick predictions.
I think Liverpool is going to take this one.
It's going to take it?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay.
it sounds very easy game, but
it's not easy as it looks, because if Brentford adopt the long ball,
you are going to commence Liverpool's life, and that is going to be. But we should expect this team to score in over 2.5.
I know this will be one of your favorites. Your team is playing this weekend. Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Predictions.
Arsenal, Crystal Palace is going to be very difficult, but I'm going to do.
They're playing home at the Emirates.
Still, Arsenal struggle at home more than we struggle away. For some reason. Yeah.
You're not conceded to be worried.
We're not conceded, but it's like I said, if they are able to do this till the end of the year, I can say yes, we are in a comfortable place. But if we are not able to sustain this, that's going to be very difficult.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it to Arsenal still, but I think that it's like 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm tipping Arsenal to score and win because I believe this is their season. If they fail to win the EPL this season, the coach, choosing the players, everyone should be sacked from the club.
Okay.
Let's give a prediction.
Yeah, so we should expect both teams to score again.
Okay.
And over 2.5. So
We go to the Italian Serie A, where Inter Milan is playing against Napoli. A very, very tough fixture. SK,
Yes.
this one.
see, I remember that I'm very, very disappointed in Napoli.
Why?
Why would you sit there for a team like PSV to just dismantle you?
But you still no, but you still a team like PSG.
PSV, like PSV. Yeah, from the Dutch league. They are very good. I'm not saying they are not good, but Charlie, this is the Champions League. I don't want to see situation whereby teams will be lashes that is like 7-2, 6-2, like, but now we
are defending champions. Take nothing away. They have McTominay, They have the De Bruyne Hoyas. They have Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah.
And a lot.
So that should tell you that they shouldn't be, allowing themselves to be used.
SK predictions.
For this, it is implied being 2.5. This one made 2.5. We should expect under 4.5 goals
And
to 4.5. Yes, and beats this one. And it is interview. It is area coverage. Yes,
this is the disclaimer that if the predictions don't come true,
We need to know.
we know his face. You can take a screenshot and then you we are looking at Inter Napoli quickly.
Inter Napoli, both teams have been on and off all season. This is going to be very hard to predict, but I have a feeling that Napoli might take this one. So I'm going to be 3-1 for Napoli.
Okay. After 3-1 Napoli, we go to the final fixture, which is in the list of our matches of the week, is Brest playing at home to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
So we know Paris has a very good side,
Yes.
and I think they're going to be pressing Brest very high.
Yeah, but Brest is also big, so
Yeah, it's actually a big club. It's a very big club. In case you've not heard Brest before, they are in the French Ligue 1 and they'll be playing against the champions of France. A very tough fixture. What do you see happening? One thing I can see will happen is that Brest would have to be very ready because PSG is going to press them very well. Let me hear from you.
I feel like usually Brest are soft in these matches, but I guess we had the Champions League, yes.
Yes.
So prediction.
A prediction for this would be 3-0.
Sergio,
Yes.
do you think they're going to adopt a preferred
3-0 for PSG. PSG.
Oh.
Let me hear from you. And he raised the question to let me put
Yes.
Do you think Brest
Yeah.
can adopt a direct approach to PSG and we don't work?
But if they adopt a direct approach, PSG is going to squeeze them and dismantle them.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing is that we are going to see over 5.5 goals in that game. Yeah, so PSG is going to dismantle Brest, shut them into pieces. And I don't be here. Why am I see? PSG is going to chop them into the pieces, okay?
We are talking about
And it's a win for PSG.
against Brest, right? Thank you very much. So can it end?
Actually, they are not lucky this time around because they don't have Brazil play small. So it's a bit bad on the side of Brest. But
How did they lose the Brazil?
I don't know how they next game. So we should expect at least 3 goals, but I believe we are going to see 5 goals from PSG. So it is PSG win to nil.
Okay. So Christopher says Brest is going to be dismantled by PSG. And that's what's our match of the week. Thank you guys for coming in. It was a very nice conversation about Brest. And Madrid to that fixture.
Madrid will score Barca.
Okay. Right, yeah. But all I care about is Brest and PSG. Thank you guys for joining the show this weekend. And as always, I would like to hear from you. I want you to share your comments with me and then we'll read them here. Also tell us what you want us to discuss, especially about the Black Stars, how the preparations are going for the World Cup. My name is Maxwell Kojo Yagamaku. We name that moves mountains.
It's me in the
Thank
face.
you very Charlie, I remind you. Thank you very much for joining this episode of your favorite sports show, Paul's Red Card. Merci beaucoup.